out is that for some reason people come to me and I don't look at them with judgy eyes. I have no predetermined notion or preconceived notions, and they open up to me.
Right.
That's what they're upset about. Because if you look at a lot of these people that's been on other podcasts, they don't do the views that they do when they come on Club Shay.
Correct.
Don't miss Shannon Sharpe's show if you're interested in learning about celebrities' best-kept secrets. Are you prepared to learn the terrible truth about Hollywood that stars like Diddy, Oprah, and Tyler Perry shared in Club Shay? This exclusive show made a phenomenon. Ever wonder what happens during the most heated interviews behind the scenes? Shannon Sharpe isn't hesitant to reveal the darkest secrets of the entertainment world. Ever since the Cat Williams interview went viral, shocking and documented information on the most important figures has surfaced on the podcast Club Shay. Strong industry heavyweights are trying to quiet Shannon Sharpe, who is under intense pressure to stop his show. If the threats don't cease, Shannon has pledged to share much more.
We're going to cause this kind of ripple. I didn't think it was going to move me in the direction. I'm glad it did. I understand what comes along with that.
What's going to happen next? In a recent conversation, Shannon opened up about his battles with people who wish to harm him. He said that a number of celebrities tried to ruin his career because he revealed dark secrets and uncomfortable truths. Shannon is curious about how these celebrities will respond to his revelations and how he gets their trust. Prior to every interview, Shannon reassures celebrities that they are not required to discuss difficult topics.
I said, is there anything that you don't want to talk about? I always ask the guests that. Sometimes they say, well, I would appreciate if we not talk about this.
Right.
Cool, no problem. Because I believe you can tell your story without saying something negative. But yes, I believe a person that's been in a business, that's been doing something 10, 15, 20, 30 years are more than one salacious story.
Right.
That's what I believe. So if they say they want to stay away from it, but if they want to tell something, who am I to say, nah, don't do, you can't tell that.
Right.
People, Cam.
Despite his lack of journalistic experience, his open and truthful manner fosters a climate of trust and respect that encourages guests to open up like never before. Shannon, a famous sports analyst and former NFL player, started Club Shay during the 2020 epidemic. With over 70 million views to their viral conversation with Cat Williams, the podcast hit new heights.
Coming. Are you kidding?
Is this not an ability test?
Hey, I promise you.
I done got all the rest of them. I done got the ones.
I promise you, everybody trying to double back. You're going to be having to beat them off with a stick. You won't let him. They're coming.
But are you curious about how the disagreement between Oprah and Tyler Perry originated? It all started with Monique's interview, in which she claimed that Tyler and Oprah were killing her career.
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments, what you call, oh, I don't even deal with things like that, because what people are beginning to do is see you for.
Monique stated that her payment for the film Precious was a meager $50,000, which pales in comparison to the costs incurred by celebrities. Is this the field you are familiar with? Monique claimed that Oprah disseminated tales about her, which made her challenging to work with.
From the show Empire, I was offered that role. Now, Taraji tore it up, baby. Listen here. However, I was offered that. Then Felita called me back and say, baby girl, they said you're too difficult to work with. But you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbot I was difficult to work with. Do you see how that cost my family?
Yeah.
Monique's isolation from the business is harming her career.
Difficult because I said one word, and that was no. Now, I said no to some very powerful people. Tyler Perry showed me, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, and Lionsgate. When you don't do what we ask you to do, we'll take your livelihood.
Hollywood can be so cruel at times. And what about Diddy? Diddy tried to entice Cat Williams for years, even giving him $50 million for a single night, according to what Williams stated on the show.
Down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
This reveal, which followed Cassie's claims of inappropriate behavior against Diddy, created quite a stir. But what may be even more interesting, Shannon's podcast is engaging, credible, and trustworthy because he has recordings that support his allegations. Are these reveals ever going to stop? Shannon made a hint that he had more shocking material ready to be shared. If you want to be updated about the latest secret celebrity facts, follow along to find out who will be the next to share their stunning revelations.